Hi Leo! Welcome to your mid-June 2020 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Leo, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe and healthy during these heavy times that we're all witnessing as a collective. You don't have to be an empath in order to feel the heavy energy that's going around all of us, and this is due to the change that needs to happen. It's been long overdue, and we're all witnessing this globally as a collective. So guys, for anyone that needs love and light out there, I'm sending you all my love and light and wishing you all the best. If you're new here, Leo, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you're new to tarot or new to my tarot readings, I have written some guidelines on how to interpret my tarot readings that I suggest anyone to check out. You can go to the community tab on my channel, and if you can't locate that, I did post a link to my guidelines in the description box of this video. If I see any comments about these roles are reversed, you're wrong, or not every message is in here for me, I'll start doing a long intro again. Don't doubt it. Anyway, if you've been subscribing with me for a while, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. I hope you gained the insight and clarity that you're seeking in regards to your love life by watching this video. Hi crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Leo. Who wouldn't be? I do have to say, crosswatchers and Leo, it's important to remember that energies are fluid. Therefore, you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation or scenario where you feel like the roles are flipped and reversed, and you're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles should you feel like that fits your situation the most. But because this is a Leo reading, I will make Leo the main subject of the reading. Finally, guys, I am selling my hand-picked crystal sets and my handmade Zodiac candles at my online shop, mermaidscalesshop.com. I hand select every crystal that goes in each crystal set that I feel every purchaser will resonate with, and I do hand make all the candles that I sell on my online shop, where I intuitively choose the colors and the scents that I feel every Zodiac sign will vibe with. If you're interested in making a purchase for yourself or someone that you love, please go ahead and visit my online shop, mermaidscalesshop.com, where you can find the link to the shop in the description box of this video. Alright, Leo, let's get started. Okay, Leo, very interesting. A few things I kind of picked up on. For some of you, generally when I see visions, they could mean literally what I see, or sometimes there's spiritual interpretation behind it, but I saw a bumblebee, or just a bee in general, and I don't know if you guys have been seeing bees lately, or, the bee is someone's spirit animal totem in some way, but I do feel as if, Leo, you've been trying to put a lot of work into a situation, or someone's been trying to manifest a situation with you, trying to work really hard so some honey comes out of it, right? And I feel like there's going to be a big reward soon, and I heard summertime, and I know your guys' birthday's in the summertime, but I feel something or someone is planning something for the summer. And then I saw like a barbecue. I mean, that's happening a lot, especially in the Northern Hemisphere. I don't know if you guys are going to a barbecue, having a barbecue, or someone that you're connected to is inviting you one soon. I mean, a lot of us are coming out of quarantine during this time as people are recovering, but I don't know. There's a lot to be said, and someone's trying to work their magic. So let's see if it's going to work with you, Leo, and let's see what the cards have to say. It may just be a small message for someone out there in general. But whoo, yeah. 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Someone's trying to put work into this. So let's get this started. So Leo, I am calling upon an energy that's around you at this time that has romantic feelings or intentions for you. You don't have to be in a relationship in order for this reading to resonate. I am just only calling forth anyone that has romantic interest in you. So this could be someone from your past, someone that you're dealing with currently, or you know, someone that, you know, may come in the future for you guys. Who knows? Time is fluid just like energy is fluid. Ooh, Leo. Someone sees you as a challenge, but they're turned on by it. They're definitely, they know that you're someone that they need to work for, that they are not just going to get anything for free, and they respect that. I mean, they almost feel flattered that you consider them as a romantic interest, or really they're hoping that you will, should they not reveal themselves yet to you. Someone has a definite crush on you, Leo. Oh my goodness, yes. But I also feel with the Ace of Swords and what they don't like about this connection here, I feel like they're afraid to reveal themselves to you, or afraid to reveal a truth to you. I don't know what that is. We'll go ahead and clarify it further, but so far the major energies are coming out in this reading. Scorpio's here, Pisces is here very strong, Cancer's here very strong. We also have Sagittarius energy pretty strong here as well. But my goodness, Leo, yeah, someone wants to work for it. They want an achievement here. This is the World card, fixed energy. I mean, you could be dealing with another Leo, or a Scorpio, or a Taurus, or an Aquarius, or someone with those signs in their chart, if you don't have those signs in your chart already. Yeah, they are seeing victory here is kind of what I'm hearing. Sweet victory. I don't know that song that's like, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. If you know that song, put it in the comments, I forget. Not the best with the names of stuff if you guys have not already noticed, but Leo, they want to close out a chapter with you, and they just admire you. Like, they have a huge, huge crush, and it's becoming a lot more than that, though. They stare at you a lot. I mean, I feel like you've caught this person looking at you when you guys are out somewhere, or when you're just like watching TV or eating dinner or whatever, but they just like can't keep their eyes off you. And they find you extremely beautiful, extremely handsome. But they also admire, like, I don't know if there's something about your career that you do that helps a lot of people, or that sends a message out to the world, or is very well known in some way. I mean, they have a lot of respect for you, Leo. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. By that song by Aretha Franklin I'm hearing right now. And I feel like they just want to give the world to you. This is someone that wants forever with you, Leo. They really see you as someone that they just want to treat, that they just want to love, that they just want to care for. And they want to make it solidified. And with the world in the background, I also feel as if they want to make this known to everyone, including you. Maybe you guys have had sexual relations, already been on a couple of dates, whatever the situation is, but with the World card, this is kind of like taking it to the next level, where you guys are going out, the world knows it, the world knows that you two are together, and then let's see what's next for us once we solidify that. With the World card, some of you could have come from different parts of the world, or come from different cultures, different backgrounds, different ethnicities, I'm hearing. I just heard Caribbean. I don't know if someone's from the Caribbean or has Caribbean ancestry, but my goodness, Leo, they want the world with you. Absolutely. So let's go ahead and get this started. How they feel about you, Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So some of you could be connected to a Sagittarius, or you have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. Some of you could be at a distance from each other, especially with the World and the Eight of Wands in combination. But my goodness, Leo, do you turn them on. Just the way you say certain things, just the way you touch them, just the way you smell. It gets them going from 0 to 100 real quick. I mean, I don't know, Leo. I feel like you know exactly what to do to turn them on. Like, you're not naive to this, right? You know how to get them going. And it's like the passion between the two of you. Like, you could just be standing talking in the kitchen, and next thing someone's bent over the counter type of thing. Like, it goes hot and heavy is what I'm hearing. But it's not just sex. It's not just lust. Some of the signs I'll be like, oh yeah, they're just in it for the candy. But no, this is, someone's really falling hard, Leo, and they're falling fast. And with that barbecue, there could have also been like a picnic outside between the two of you. Or somewhere where you had to like hike or maybe walk to at a certain distance to see like a beautiful view somewhere, and you guys had lunch or dinner and it was very romantic. Maybe it went a little bit even farther than that for some. But things are moving fast. At least for them they are. And they really hope you're feeling the same way. But what's interesting, Leo, is what they think of you is the Death card. The card is Scorpio. So some of you could have Scorpio in your chart, or you're dealing with the Scorpio. It doesn't have to be the case. I feel, Leo, with this card, that they want this, just you two casually talking, or you two just, you know, having relations that are not anything serious. That chapter they want to end. And they want a new beginning of love. True love. I'm also feeling, Leo, that this person may have lost someone recently, and it's been really hard for them. They may have been going through a lot of change in their life. Maybe you are too, like a lot of change. And this isn't for everyone, but I don't know, like a job change, a career change. And if you did lose someone recently, I'm so sorry. My heart is with you. But for someone out there who is going through a lot of change, or maybe this person is, whatever the case is, someone's been a light in someone's life during this change. Despite the heaviness that's around them, there's the sun in the background, the sun that represents Leo, right? That's shining in on this, that's saying, look, things happen in life, things that may not be so easy to go through, but at least I have Leo. Or at least Leo shows me that love and gives me that inspiration that some things may end, but that doesn't mean something new can't begin. I do kind of want to clarify this card though, just to get more specific for some of you. And I just heard left wrist. I don't know if someone like has a tattoo on their left wrist or wears like a watch or a specific bracelet on their left wrist. I mean, that's obviously not for everyone. Why is the Death card here for my beautiful Leos? What they think about this connection with Leo. Ooh, manifestation. Three of Wands is coming twice. Okay, so for the Leo, the Three of Wands to be in someone's worst fears too. Leo, for someone out there, or maybe it's you, someone's afraid that you're thinking about ending this in some way. Whether, you know, you just feel like there's nothing coming about this. But that would crush someone. And I mean, I'm not saying don't do it. It's absolutely everyone's choice and everyone's situation is completely different. But for someone who just cares about you so much, they're willing to do a lot of the work. But if it's not that you're thinking about ending this, Leo, I see that there could be a huge career change that you're going through, or something where you're refocusing your energy. I just heard going after your dreams. And there just may be a lot of change in your life where you just did have to quit your job, or you did have to end a friendship too, is what I'm hearing. And so they know you're going through a lot. So they're being patient with you, but at the same time, still manifesting this beautiful love that they want to create with you. But a lot of you are thinking about moving too, like moving to a different state, a different country, a different city. That would make you at a distance from this person, and they don't want that. Let's pull one more card. Some of you could live like or next to a really large body of water, whether that's an ocean, or a bay of water, or a lake. Something that's like a very, like, you can almost see the view out of your window, or just go down the street and there's the body of water. Obviously not for everyone, but the sun. I was just talking about the sun, wasn't I, Leo? Especially with this Death card. I mean, that's just confirming everything I was saying. You are the happiness in their life. Despite anything they're going through, this Ten of Swords energy, someone's going through a lot right now. Whether that's you or the other person, and someone's been a light in someone's life despite it. Despite the hardship, despite the pain. I am feeling pain, but it's not in regards to this real connection. It's outside of it. But someone wants to be there for you, or you've been there for them. And that's what's solidifying this dream coming true, and you're a part of it, Leo. Wow. So this is where things get interesting, because what they like the most about you, Leo, is the Ten of Wands. Sagittarius energy, again. Whether you have that in your chart, you're connected to a Sagittarius, that doesn't really matter, but... Okay, so yeah, your guys, if you guys have had sex with this person, my goodness, they love it. They want you when they want you at that very second, and you're, for the most part, down with it. But sometimes it's just kind of like, damn, here right now, like, there's people around, or we have to go sneak off, like, people are going to know about it, but they don't care. You just turn them on like no other. You may carry them during sex, or they carry you. And someone does have back dimples. But, you know, and this is the thing too, Leo, they know you expect a lot from them. Maybe you have been through a lot of pain and hurt in the past, and because of that, though, it's made you realize that unless someone's going to put the same amount of work or effort into it, you're not going to deal with it. You're not going to spend time with it. So, you know, they are willing to do the work, hard work. You know, the Ten of Wands isn't like the Eight of Pentacles where it's like focused, just get this task done and I'm over it. Ten of Wands is doing that extra push to finish that last mile. You know, when you're in that 5K race, just push for that last mile so you can receive that achievement. Maybe someone does like long distance running, or did long distance running in high school is what I'm hearing. But they're willing to put the work in, and they know you're worth the work. Alright? And that's what kind of turns you on too, in a way. Someone could be like very built, like have a lot of muscles, very toned. Obviously it's not for everyone, or someone's trying to work on their arms or their chest. I kind of do want to clarify this again though. Let's see if there's anything else we can add to this Ten of Wands energy. Why is the Ten of Wands here for what they like the most about Leo? The High Priestess and the Strength card. Okay. Yeah, and the High Priestess is coming out twice with the Ace of Pentacles. You're worth the work. There's a manifestation they're trying to do here, Leo. And, you know, I feel right now they haven't even told you how badly they want you, or where they want to take this, and what they envision their future with you. They're keeping that a bit low-key. Again, whether it's because you're going through something, or in a way they just want to give you some time, or they think that there needs to be more done to show you that they're the person that you should have your eye on before, you know, telling you that they want to get married, have kids, and have the whole nine. Some of you, it really is that way. But they're having inner strength with this, Leo. Like, even, I feel for some of you, you may have been pushing this person off a bit, and I don't feel like it's anything personal. You just have a lot to do. Or maybe you have been trying to see if this person will still text you back if you kind of don't respond immediately, or see if they are willing to give you your space, or something along those lines. But they are willing to put whatever work that needs to be done, and they have inner courage, inner strength, inner faith. Some of you could be dealing with another Leo in some ways, or someone that has Leo in their chart. But they have a whole lot of heart for this, Leo, a whole lot of heart for you. A whole lot of love. And they're willing to wait as long as it takes. They're very patient, very determined when it comes to you. What they don't like about you, though, Two of Swords, Libra energy. Some of you could have Libra somewhere in your chart. You could be connected to a Libra. So, Leo, I mean, this is for some of you, not all, right? And it could be vice versa, but they do feel like sometimes when you guys are talking and things get deep or personal or vulnerable, you may just automatically shut down and you just like don't want to talk about it or just try to avoid that conversation. For some of you, not all of you. And they are just trying to win you over, Leo. They're trying to show you that they're not here to hurt you, but you are kind of guarded. You are protective of yourself and your heart. And again, it may be due to past situations, past experiences that made you that way. Others of you, yeah, I mean, it does bother them if you do leave them on red sometimes, or you don't immediately respond or call them back within the same day. But I think for a lot of those Leos that are going through a lot right now, they do understand that, but they just care or feel so much for you. They wish they can talk to you all the time. And that could sound a bit clingy, and some of you may kind of retract because of that. And maybe it's because I'm a Cancer and I kind of, not that I'm like clingy or most Cancers are clingy, but like when someone like of this energy feels so hard, they just can't stop thinking about you. And you know, when they try to talk to you, it's like sometimes you just want your space and need your space. And I also have a Leo Venus, right? So I understand that, my Leos. Don't think I'm judging you at all, but they just wish they can have that continuous open access to your world, to communication, to what you're thinking, to what you're doing. But I'm making it sound a lot more creepier than it really is. It's just that they are just so infatuated with you, Leo. What they like the most about this connection is the High Priestess. Again, Pisces energy, Cancerian energy. Some of you could have those signs in your chart. You could be connected to one of those signs. But yeah, with the High Priestess in a love reading, it's all about this very spiritual, psychic, telepathic, deep sexual connection, sexual chemistry that one can't really put a finger on why it's so strong and vibrant. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And they get so many intuitive hits from you, Leo. Like when they think about you or when they daydream about you, and then that's like when you send them that text, or that's when you send them that message that they've been waiting for. I mean, others of you, I feel as if they do want to progress this into having like everyone know that Leo is theirs and they are yours type of thing. But even if it does have to be a bit low-key right now, even if it does have to be a bit off the radar for most people, at least you're still giving them that chance. But what they like is that they just have this knowing that Leo, you're someone that they need to put all their time, all their effort in and make the best of it, because they don't want to see an opportunity with you pass them by. And again, it's not something that they can sense with their five senses. I mean, yeah, they see that you're very attractive or they're very attracted to you physically, but it's something much deeper and much more than that. The High Priestess has been coming out for a lot of signs. And as we're going into Cancerian or Cancer season with the Cancerian energy, with the, I believe it's the new moon eclipse in Cancer, it's going to be heavy. And I do feel like around that time something will be revealed to you. But what will be revealed? I do sense for some of you there is something that they, whether it is as simple as their feelings for you or how they truly, truly feel for you, is being kept under wraps. I feel like there's something else. And it's not something like another person that I'm feeling so much as it is. I'm feeling more as it is something that they've dealt with or are going through currently that they don't want you to know, or maybe that they don't want you to worry about in some way. I don't know. I'm hearing something about missed period. So if someone thinks they may be pregnant, that could be the case for someone out there. What they don't like about this connection is the Ace of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You could be involved with one of those signs or have those signs in your chart. I'm getting Gemini Mercury for someone out there. Or Gemini Moon. I'm not sure why, but yeah, this is what I'm feeling, Leo. For someone out there, they just are waiting for you to say that you feel the same way, or to open up that conversation where things do get vulnerable that may put you out of your comfort zone. Others of you, the truth is, you got them wrapped around your finger, whether you realize that or not. And not in a manipulative way, but my goodness, Leo, I don't think they want you to know how much they really do have feeling, or like how much they really do care for you, how much they really do have feelings for you. I mean, because it makes them feel like they're powerless should you not feel the same way. Especially a feminine energy has a masculine energy on lock. And there's definitely someone who wants to try tying you up or wants you to tie them up, but they haven't said it yet. Maybe they've kind of insinuated like conversation to see where it would go, but then pulled back right when it was like, yeah, please do that. You know? I kind of want to, I'm going to get a little nosy and I want to see if there is something that they're kind of hiding. I'm not feeling like it's really conniving. I'm feeling like it's something that they're maybe embarrassed of or embarrassed by. Why is this Ace of Swords here for what they don't like about the connection? If it's not just them wanting you to reveal your truth and how you feel, I don't know. Why is the Ace of Swords here for my beautiful Leos? I just heard freckles too. Four of Swords. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh. Okay, someone could have had the coronavirus or be very, very sick. And they didn't want to reveal that to you in some way because they didn't want you to worry. Someone could be sick in their family or their friends that has been really, really hard on them, but they haven't wanted to tell you that. But for others of you, the Four of Swords is, yeah, just keeping to yourself, maybe they feel, or that you have this wall up against them and that you're keeping your thoughts to yourself because you still want to analyze and see if it's worth telling it to them. Highest hopes, Nine of Cups, the card of wish fulfillment. Dreams come true, emotional satisfaction. They want to reveal their heart to you, Leo. And I feel like a lot of you, although you know obviously that they have feelings towards you, or even like some of you, this could just be like a crush waiting to reveal itself. Not a lot of you though, honestly, because I feel so much sexual energy with this spread, but even what they may say may shock you in a way. You know, whether it's because of how intense they feel for you or even what they reveal to you. But you make them happy, Leo. You fulfill them. And they want the 10. They want to make it so at least they get to the 9 where you guys are on the same page. And then when you guys start working towards the 10 of Cups, that's when all their dreams will come true, right? Like that's really like this whole world card right here. But I mean, yeah, Leo, their wish is you. Their fulfillment is you. Their happiness is you. And I'm hearing something about a park bench too. Maybe you guys like talked on a park bench or will talk on a park bench or something like that. But their wish is to be with you, or at least to have the courage, maybe by the summertime, to open up and reveal how much they really care for you. Sorry, Leo, the camera stopped, but how much they really care for you. They're willing to be open. They're willing to open their heart to you. they don't see any other way. I mean, I'm also hearing that song, a lot of music coming up in your reading, Leo. I don't know if you've been listening to like a lot of music during this quarantine time, or you've created a lot of playlists recently or something. Maybe you're a musician yourself, or they are, but I'm hearing that Bob Marley song, like, I wanna love you and treat you right. You know that song? That's exactly how they feel about you. And if you don't know that song, look it up and look up the lyrics, because I really feel they're all the way down for you, Leo. All the way. Now, deepest fears, 3 of Wands. Aries energy. Some of you could be connected to an Aries. You may have Aries in your chart. Their manifestation will not come through. I mean, I feel, Leo, they've been thinking about you day and night, daydreaming about you two being together, trying to use those visualizations to manifest you. Because they do feel bonded to you. They do feel tied to you in some way. Energetically, psychically, physically, romantically. And should that fail, it would be a huge disappointment for them. And there's something about like the window being open right now, or they like to have their window open at night, where the breeze comes in. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but it's something along the lines of the fear of this not coming together, you two not coming together. Or especially if you guys are at a long distance from each other or met online, that you guys will never meet face to face, or that you won't ever see each other again, or it will be a long time until you see each other again. But I do feel like they'll still have hope in this, Leo. Because again, they're willing to put the work in. For the likely outcome of this situation, Leo, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, we're going to go ahead and pull the likely outcome. I'm going to pull some more tarot cards for clarification, and then I'm going to pull some oracle cards for any additional information that the likely outcome can add and any advice. But before we go, Leo, I will pull the Romance Angels card, or I will pull one, and I'm going to ask if Spirit can further clarify, verify their feelings towards you or their intentions towards you, and what they want from this connection with you. And I just heard you're everything I've ever wanted. I don't know if they said that to you, but my goodness, trust. Ooh, with calling in your soulmate. I mean, what was I saying, Leo? What was I saying with their affirmations or visualizations, hoping that it will come to fruition with you? Manifestation's high here, and it's all their energies being directed towards you. And Leo, for some of you that I was picking up on about like that, unable to being open with them, afraid to open up with them, whether that was due to past experiences or just certain things that you still want to wait and see, they want you to trust them. They want you to know that they're not going to hurt you, they're not going to betray you. They love you. They'll do anything for you. From what I'm seeing in these cards, they'll even move. Leo, if you guys are at a distance from each other, I feel like they'll even want to move to be closer to you in some way. And others of you, they're putting a lot of trust that this manifestation will work here in being with you. That you are their soulmate. They have no doubt about that in their mind. And they're hoping you're feeling the same. And they know the law of attraction, let me tell you. They know about the law of attraction. And so they're keeping very optimistic about being with you. Wow, Leo. Thank you so much for joining me here. We're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, go ahead and open up the description box of this video where you'll find the link to Vimeo. But if this is where we depart, Leo, I really hope this resonated with you. I hope you gained some insight and clarity in regards to your situation specifically. If you did, please let me know. Please drop a comment, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Leo, very, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.